When I stepped onto the 7:15 bus this morning, I expected the same blur of city blocks, the same gentle sway of tired commuters nodding off into their phones. But today, the windows flickered as if the world outside was malfunctioning, and the driver kept glancing at me in the rearview, eyes dark and unreadable. I tried to ignore the chill crawling up my spine, but then he announced, "Not your stop yet," as we passed my usual street, except outside, the buildings looked stretched, drawn thin, almost melting into a strange, shifting darkness. I pressed the button anyway, but the bus didn't slow down. Instead, the passengers, all people I'd never seen before, turned to stare at me with vacant, moonlit eyes. The cityscape had vanished now, replaced by a horizonless black that pulsed like a living thing. My phone had no signal. I mouthed "excuse me" to the driver, but he just repeated, almost mechanically, "Not your stop yet," his voice echoing like we were underground. Panic set in as the overhead lights flickered and a bus seemed to stretch, seats multiplying, aisles lengthening. The others began to whisper in a language I couldn't understand, their voices overlapping, growing louder, until I covered my ears. The world outside pressed in closer, darkness licking at the glass, and I realized with horror that the bus was no longer moving along any road I recognized. Finally, the driver stopped, turning to face me fully for the first time, his mouth too wide, eyes impossibly deep. "It's your stop now," he intoned, and the doors opened onto nothing but swirling black. The others rose as one, reaching for me with hands like shadows, and I understood. I'd never noticed how many people vanished from our city's morning commute. And now, I was next.